to yet another live stream. My mic isn't even plugged in. Hello everybody and welcome to yet another live stream here today. I just started talking and then realized my mic wasn't plugged in. That was embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna be getting started real soon here. We got Joshua here. He's my very trusted assistant. Let me get everything set up here, make sure audio's good. I appear to have not set things up the way that I wanted. It shouldn't be too bad. Let me... we're gonna be getting started real soon here. We got Joshua here. No warning, what? Dude, Austin Bear, did you not see the poll I made? I made a poll for what I should stream tonight. I'm getting Yukari and Ford instead of Dodge. Alright. Yeah, we're playing some Gmod horror here today, and we're going to be here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Now, we're going to be playing this map, and I think we're also going to play another map. Now, I also got a Five Nights at Treasure Islands map. Let me give some background after I test some things. Let me hear my audio real quick. Yeah, we're playing some Gmod horror here today.
You waiting for somebody?
Okay, I'm going to increase my game volume a little bit, and then I'm going to, let's see, decrease my volume a tiny bit. There we go. Alright, better. Alright. There we go. That should be good. Let's see how that sounds. You didn't have a poll? Yeah, because I deleted it. I just deleted it. Let's see. WX Analyst voted on it, and then somebody else voted on it. I don't know who else voted. The options were No, I'm Not a Human, or this. And WX voted for this, and some person that didn't leave a comment voted for the other one. Let's see. Yeah, wear a poll. This is fascism. I see Yukari's imitating typical liberalism. That's good to see. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing tonight? I know this one was kind of without warning. In fact, I didn't really even warn myself, let's be honest. I hardly had this prepared until later, as in like 5 minutes ago. However, yeah, I want to do some horror stuff because I know I'm not going to be able to stream for the next 4 days or so. And so I want to do some stuff. I know I released a video yesterday, which, like, technically gives me the excuse not to do anything. But, of course, I want to because I'm not just doing, you know, I don't have, like, a side reason. You know, I'm not, like, farming cash or something because I don't get paid. So, obviously, I'm doing this for fun. So, you know, I want to do... Hang on, let's see. Quick question. Were 30s Germans left-leaning because of socialism or right-leaning because of fascism is what Yukari asked. You're speaking about it in terms of modern political rhetoric, so neither. They were their own thing, right? I think if you lock too much into, you know, labels and things like that, then you start to lose the pudding, you know, lose what you're really after. Because, I mean, realistically, each ideology is its own thing, right? So if it's a new ideology, then it follows whatever the ideology is, right? Okay, let's see. Second large, what is that? Second large heel stream at some point? Heel stream? What do you mean heel stream? Let's see. Mayhaps even a series continuation? What? Heel stream? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Okay. Anyways, let me give you guys some background. So, I wanted to play this map for a very, very long time. And I technically have, but the difference was I never made a video on it because this map used to be covered in purple error signs, right? The typical Gmod, you know, thing that you see. And so, I never got to play this map, really, because it was very distracting. There was no way I could have it on a video because there were just errors everywhere and everything was freaking purple, was black and purple, right? So, now, what ended up happening was essentially, what was it? Valve updated Gmod, which they still do because they're amazing. They they still update Gmod. So one of the biggest updates they did was earlier this year. I think it was like June or something. They did this to where Gmod automatically had Counter-Strike textures put into it, and so that meant maps like this, all of that was available, and now I can play this without having any sort of graphics issues. Now, you've all seen me play Gmod FNAF before, but this is a little different. This is a little more organic to FNAF, like the actual, what it's supposed to be. But this map was made before FNAF 2 actually released, which means that there's no Freddy head mechanic or anything like that, or also no counter to the puppet. In other words, this map runs very differently. Okay, what's chat saying? Let's see, Bigfoot? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a Bigfoot stream next week. Let's see, I don't know oh, this is what he said. Yukari says, I don't know exactly how it's, if it's entirely new, because communism is very left, but is only like 10 years older than the NSDAPs. I don't know what that stands for. Why update Gmod, but not Team Fortress 2, when both are very popular still? Well, Gmod, first of all, is definitely more popular, and second of all, Gmod is a sandbox game. Team Fortress 2 is kind of outclassed by other things, right? Like, there's more competition. If you look at Gmod, dude, Gmod needs some love. This is the best sandbox game in the world. What's up, Pedro? It's good to see you, man. Let's see. Yeah, me too. I personally follow the political ideology. Austin Bear said FALSGC. I don't know what that stands for, but hopefully I didn't just read something out loud that's going to get me hung by a tree. Oh, speaking of things that'll get me hung by a tree, we'll get to that in a second. Team Fortress 2 fully unironically has a single dude working on it part-time. That sounds about right. It's probably Gabe Newell's nephew or something that's working on the game. Let me tell you guys, if there's one company ever, one gaming company I'm going to praise without end, it's Valve. The fact that they even exist is God's miracle, okay? Like, what are you playing? Gmod. You've seen me play Gmod. But actually, matter of fact, half of this channel's Gmod, Pedro. But, yeah. So anyways, we're doing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And then we also have another FNAF map that we're going to be playing here today. Let me check my audio again one more time. Okay, yeah, volume's good, I'd say. Okay, anyways, let's see. Yukari said hashtag cancel the witch. Okay. Alright, what do you guys think? Should I talk before we get started, or should we get started and then I talk?
Let me get out of your way.
Alright, so I'm going to do a little rundown before you guys answer that, because obviously there's a little delay. So we got everything here. I guess I'll give you guys a tour in case you guys forgot what it was like to be in 2015. Let's see. So one thing is we have to hide in the back room when things go wrong. That's pretty much it. But because we're not cowards, we're not just gonna sit back there. We're gonna actually try to survive. Let me search through the cameras here. By the way, this map has existed since 2015. Actually, no. FNAF 2 came out in 2014, didn't it? It came out in late 2014. I'm thinking of 2015 because that's when all the content on it came out. But I think this map is actually 2014. Anyways, this map has existed since 2014, and yet, look at that. Old animatronics. The withered animatronics still don't work. I remember back in the day, everyone thought this map was going to get updated, and everyone was like, oh, I guess they haven't added that yet. Bro, it's been how many years? Let me think. It's been 11 years. Can you guys believe that? 2014 was 11 years ago? That's insane. Okay, does that make you feel old? Makes me feel old, even though I'm not even that old. Right, that was 11 years ago. People 11 years ago thought this was going to be updated. 11 years later, I'm playing Gmod. Okay, I'm one of the main people playing Gmod, really. And look at that. Nothing. Still nothing. Anyways, let's see. Talk first, then starts what Pedro said. Start playing. Okay, Pedro just gave me two separate answers back to back, and now I'm not sure. Let's see. Austin Bear said, also don't talk about Team Fortress 2 having competition when it's as outdated as it is and still on top of the modern piles of poo-poo. That's a good point, but I mean, okay, let me just answer with this. I'm biased, and therefore I think Gmod should be updated over Team Fortress 2. That's pretty much the reason. That's about it. Yeah, it makes me feel old. Yeah, I know. Also, do you guys see what with the Black Ops 7 stuff? Dude, that game looks like buns. And then Battlefield 6, their trailer made fun of Warzone. I thought that was pretty funny. Because in Warzone, they're always adding stupid stuff, you know, like, and they have rappers and country singers and stuff in it. And then Battlefield made fun of it. That was the best trailer moment I've had since seeing Infinite Warfare's trailer. Alright. Let me read your comments. You want to feel old, thick of it by KSI is... Okay, that was
Going so?
What? I didn't understand at all what you meant. Okay, that was grammatically... I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, Pedro said, a year. Worst song battle, Thirsty by AJR versus Thick of It. I don't know anything about rap, if that's what we're talking about here. Is KSI... Yeah, you said song battle. KSI is not... I'm losing track of people here. Anyways, we're just gonna get started, and then I'm gonna start talking. So, let's see. Thirsty wins worst song battle, is what Pedro said. I'm just gonna leave that to you guys. Alright, we're gonna get started here. Misfits, Toy Animatronics, let's get it. So let's do a little tour while things are running around. Hey, come with me, Joshua. Oh, by the way, this is Joshua. I don't know if I introduced him or if I forgot to. I'm kind of all over the place tonight. Alright, so we got the bathrooms here. Yep, we're tossing it back to 2015, guys. Okay, I'll take that. Yep, Golden Freddy. I remember this was back at the time where everybody was wondering what FNAF was even about. I mean, people are still doing that, but I just mean, like, they were wondering... everybody was looking for the tiniest little thing that could give you evidence. So, like, people were looking at Gmod maps thinking there was meaning to it, you know? And so, anyways, this made people think, like, Golden Freddy was specifically a female because they found stuff in the women's restroom. What? Oh my god! I just tried to close the door. Joshua, move! Get in! Joshua, get in! What's chat saying? Okay, so make the guys who wrote Worlds... Okay, you guys are just talking. All right, talking to each other. Joshua, I take everything back that I said about not being a coward. I'm a coward. I almost told you to turn your light off. I just stuttered big time. Where's my hang on, I smuggled a Makarov into work. Let me get I can get a classic Soviet vintage skin on this thing. Are they even out there, or are they just making noise? I don't see anything. We're good. What's that? Okay, I thought I was... Oh my god! Bro, Joshua! Sacrifice yourself! Joshua, get your cheeks out! Oh, Joshua's dead. Oh, he's dead. Joshua, no! No, Joshua! Wait, what? Oh, crap, the marionette! Joshua, run! Okay, suit yourself then, loser. Oh my god! The marionette just spawned on top of me, man. Joshua, get in here. We're gonna pretend like I didn't die. I got a Glock 19. This isn't even going through the door. It's in the corner. It's in the... Joshua, it's getting closer. Joshua, we're in a corner. It's gone. It was scared of the Glock. I'm not even reading chat. I lost all track of what was going on. Track of all of... I don't know what I was saying. Joshua, get your cheeks out here. Don't make me shoot you. Are you stuck? He's stuck. Okay, well, hang on. Look at that thing maliciously looking at us. That thing's evil. That plush is evil. Anyways, what I was saying was people were looking for meaning and everything, and stuff like that. People were looking at. I hear movement. Should I be looking at the cameras? I don't even know. We're proud of the Employee of the Month, Tom's Gameplays. Reaper, Night Watchman. Okay, Wervin. Okay, good to know. Oh, Asher's here too. What's up, Asher? Hello, YouTube didn't tell me this was happening. Well, you know now. What's next, Dodge? Suck it, Chica. Where's Joshua? Joshua, get your cheeks over here. We don't have time for this. Oh my god. Joshua, get in the room. Oh, okay. They don't seem to want Joshua. I think he's just a byproduct to them. Like he's just a part of me. Okay, let's look at the cameras. I don't remember what I was saying at all. I lost my train of thought. Why is it on?
Welcome to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Gmod.
What just happened?
This version of the map obviously includes vents, which can be activated by going to the parts and service room connected to the main hallway.
Jesus.
Once you switch on the
Joshua,
buttons in there,
I'm running.
turn green, which,
Dude, I don't even have time to breathe,
that
man.
The animatronics. Of course, the old animatronics are not yet available, but will become available once they're ready, and I've implemented.
I'm not even gonna read the chat. I don't have time. I'm getting.
Button is a yellow.
Oh my god.
Being controlled by someone. Once you enable the animatronics, you have about 30 seconds to get back to the office before they start moving. Everything else should be pretty straightforward. Because, you know,
Dude, Chica just appeared right in front of me. This is doing nothing.
Marionette will act a little bit differently, but I'll let you figure that out.
Where's Joshua? I need to get him out of there. I can't go past them. They're literally looking at Joshua. They just don't care. Alright, you guys are talking about songs still. That's okay. I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. Joshua's as good as dead. It's over. Hey, Balloon Boy. Piece of garbage. It's for all those times you got me killed by Foxy. What's up, losers? You got a problem with me? Did I just jump up? Did you guys see that? I boosted up from shooting the shotgun. Okay. I don't know how that worked, but that's my body. There we go. Maybe hang on. Maybe I can use. Okay, I thought I could use myself as like a peace offering, but it didn't work. Are they still there? Why is the music still playing? Alright. Alright, you guys are still talking about music. What was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say earlier. Jesus, Balloon Boy! He's in here with us. He's not doing anything, though. I know the withered animatronics aren't on, so they're not going to kill me, I don't think. I wish there was a way to turn the music off. I can't turn them off. What's this? Listen, Frank, I don't care if your brother made this damn game. This is not appropriate for children. Ugh. Jesus! Okay, yeah, I thought I could get a lot closer. What are you looking at? Yeah, there you go. This guy gets it. Joshua gets it. Hey, Joshua, help me out, you clown. Joshua. Hey, guys, should we play, like, Russian roulette with Joshua? Jesus, this music is killing me. Okay. Where they at? Good God. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. Alright. Okay, music stopped. Nice. Cool. That's good. Alright, now that I can hear myself think, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Joshua, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play. Here, how do we play? Let me get. Where is King Cobra? Okay. Well, we're going to do. We're gonna play. Jesus! Take Joshua, not me. Take Joshua. George! He didn't even kill Joshua. You just killed me. You know what? I'm not even... Yeah, we're playing Russian roulette. Where's the other one?
Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna try to... The thing is, my mouse pad isn't large enough for this. Okay. Alright. There you go. You like this game, Joshua? I like this game a lot. Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky. I'm empty. Okay. Okay. Pedro said yes, Russian roulette. I'm glad you agree. Yeah. Joshua, you're really making me mad, Joshua. Hey, Joshua, there's a thing behind you.
Sorry, Freeman.
Yeah, you just want to... Oh, so I see how it is. I really see how it is. Hang on, what did you guys say about it? I think the outro to Rascal Does Not Dream is one of the best anime outros. Oh, Asher's talking about anime. Attention up. I just tried to kill you and then realized I was empty on ammo, and now it's really awkward, and now we're going to stand here while I sit here and think of a new way to kill you because, you know, it didn't work the first time. I understand how it is. Okay, anyways, now that problem's resolved. So, Asher, you brought up Rascal Does Not Dream. Because I know you've been watching that. How much have you watched so far, and are you enjoying it? Because, well, I know you're enjoying it. It's peak. But how much are you... Are we for real? Did we all just see that? I think there's two balloon... I almost said balloon men. Jesus, okay. There's two balloon boys in one balloon man. Is that how balloon men are made? You have two or more balloon boys and they stack up into men? That's weird. Okay, well, that thing's outside now, and Joshua's dead. Not because they killed him, it's because I killed him because he deserved it. But, you know, it's just like problems happen and stuff goes wrong and things like that. Who should I spawn in next, guys? Was it... Dude, convince me part 2 was better than part 4 or 5? What are you talking about? Let's see. I'll be honest, I'm very good at procrastinating. I've been working on a Helldiver cosplay, so I'm only on, like, episode 6. Hey, episode 6 is better than none, or better than, you know, no progress, since I know you were on episode 2 last time we talked about the... Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. What was it? I don't remember what happened in between that time. Was it... Oh, it was the time loop, right? The time loop was episode 4 and... No, it was episode 3 and 4, right? Then episode 5 and 6 are... I don't remember which one that was. I think my favorites are... I'd say the one with... You can't make this stuff up. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that's not happening. Toy Bonnie is literally standing on a box. What happens if... Let me just pull the rug out from... Okay, I can't move the freaking... Is this thing gonna teleport on me again? I dare that thing to teleport toward me again. You're cosplaying as Helldiver. I actually wanted to do that. I wanted to get something on Etsy, but it was $300, and I don't even have $35, so there's no way I'm getting that for that much. I hear the marionette, and I'm waiting to see that thing go through that hall. What the? Okay. I'm guessing it goes to the room that's closed off. Is that what that is? Balloon Boy's just chilling here, dude. Hey, if he wants to hang out, then that's cool too, you know. Okay, I thought I heard vent noises, even though I'm the one walking through the vents. You guys are talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Uma Musume. By the way, I got Uma Musume NPCs on Gmod, but they're disabled right now. And don't ask me to enable them because it still won't let me spawn them in until we restart the map. So I can't just do that. Balloon Boy kind of startled me, but I mean, he's just chilling there. He's fine. Anyways, what were we doing again? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I lost my train of thought completely. Oh, there's Toy Bonnie. There's bullet holes in this glass. I don't remember even shooting this, but I don't know. Also, let's see. Also, Everyman, you didn't see my posts. I'm home from the convention. You know, I feel like that should be obvious considering the fact that you're talking right now, but I kind of forgot you had a convention. So tell me all about that. How's the convention? Enable them if you can. Well, I can't enable them and then use them because they're not going to be active right now. What was that? Okay, I didn't even turn that on. Okay, so I guess if you go to the camera, then it turns it on automatically. That's good to know. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to shoot it right there. You just almost blew myself up. Here. We drink a little Juggernog. Okay, I'm just gonna slip into the bathroom. That's cool. By the way, I had those camera things that you've seen me use before, the camera tablet. However, I think it got taken off the workshop, and I don't know why, but it's not here anymore. So this is my only alternative. By the way, this thing doesn't work against them, but that's okay. Look at them double teaming, dude. So annoying. How obnoxious, you know. I wonder how close I can get. Okay, really close, and then I got my neck snapped. Ooh, okay, let's see. I did not have a good time. Oh, what happened, Yukari? I'd like to know. Maybe I can ease your mind a little bit. Could put on my best anime cosplay. I wouldn't cosplay. Actually, you know what though? Last Halloween, I don't know if I told you guys this. Last Halloween, I dressed up as Light Yagami, you know, from Death Note. So I don't know. I don't do anime cosplay all that much though, just because the thing. Okay, I guess it is still technically cosplay. I was gonna say, I mean, if it's on Halloween, I'm not sure if it counts as cosplay, but like by definition, I'm pretty sure it does. So yeah. Anyways, I don't usually do anime for Halloween, just because anime characters are very exaggerated. Obviously, it's hard to do them without looking like a weirdo in most people's eyes. So I just don't do them. So I usually stick to like horror characters, you know. Characters that people are going to recognize. So I did Mad Hatter from, you know, DC's Mad Hatter. I did him one year, and then I did Ghostface a few years. I did Jango Fett when I was little. I did some other stuff as well. There was another one I did. I did Batman at one point. That was a while ago. I say a while. It was a long time ago. All right. Actually, let me get the Dragon's Breath rounds out. There we go. Talk to me, funny. There you go. Suck it, Balloon Boy. Look at this harbinger of hell here. He just got lit on fire, and he's just standing there. Okay, let's see. Asher said, I also have a cape. I mean, you can't have a Helldiver without a cape. That's just stupid. Let's see. I was robbed of $10 by a mid-made cafe. That sounds about right. My feet hurt from leather German World War II boots. They let me in. You actually did that? Okay. And I was very hot the whole time. Everything smelled bad, and the figures were overpriced. Figures are overpriced. Yeah, what'd you expect? I paid $75 for a freaking quintessential quintuplets figure at V-Stock. Of course it was overpriced. Okay, well that didn't work. What was it? And then, as for the costume thing, I'm surprised they even let you do... Oh, crap! I'm surprised they even let you do that. Why is the door open? Let me get my kukri out. Oh, yeah, you might like this one. Yukari, but I also got this tri-dagger, an Austrian tri-dagger. I got this here. I actually like it. I think it's a good weapon. It's fast, too. I bought them anyway, but that's besides the point. What figures were they? You're going to tell me to love Rue, and then I'm going to call you a gooner. Oh, crap! Okay, I didn't see the marionette. I hear its music, but I didn't see it. Okay, everything's gone. We're good. I saw Joshua's body, and it kind of scared me, but we're fine. Let me get a to love. I almost said to love Rue. Sorry, I'm still locked in. You guys, I know Pedro watched it. I don't know if anyone else watched it. That new To Love Rue review I just did, that thing's 15 minutes long. My mind is still locked in on that, so I can't really... That's where my realm of focus is right now. I just realized that I don't have something enabled. Let me, what was I gonna write? I'm not sure if you type in FNAF? Yeah. So where's the base at for this? I'm not sure. Let's get 5 nights. What's happening? Okay, my game just lagged big time. Alright, I'm gonna restart the map, and then we're gonna add some stuff. I'm also gonna add the Umamusume in here. So let's get a couple of these in here. There we go. Ooh, oh, you bought a bunch of Umamusume figures. That checks out. Let's see. $50 with $3.50 tax. Somehow that's cheaper than the stuff I usually see. Let's see. Not that I could afford those things. I'm just saying that's cheaper than the stuff that usually exists. Alright, what else? Dang, Yukari, you got lucky. Yeah, you did get lucky. This man has a fully genuine World War II outfit. Yeah, I don't know how they let you do that, but what just happened? My game just crashed, dude. Come on. Yeah, the German outfit is so authentic it literally smells old. That's kind of weird, but okay. Everybody look around. Did it? Okay. This... Actually, I'm not even going to ask the question because it's a stupid question. I already know the answer to it, so there's no point in asking. I was going to ask if it had the swastika on it, but it obviously didn't because they wouldn't even allow you in if it did. Did it have the Iron Cross? Let's ask that. That's a little more possible because that's not inherently affiliated with... Okay, it's affiliated with them if you're a moron, but it's not affiliated with them directly. Like, you know, that old smell, it smells like that. It smells like blood. It smells like the blood of my grandparents is what he's saying. That's the translation for it. Alright. Let's see. So we're back in here. I got something rather special I want to do here. Alright. We are going to play around with some NPCs. That's what we're going to be doing. Alright. Let me see here. So, I'm going to put one of these fellas here. And I'm going to try to see if I can survive them existing. So let's go with Withered Freddy. Just like the thumbnail. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's see if that works. Let's see. I have German writing on the helmet too, but they just didn't care. Both the belt and above the breast pocket was the Iron Cross, you mean? Did you have the mustache? Well, the average soldier wouldn't have the mustache, Pedro. I brought real cigarettes and real matches into with my Vietnam uniform, and I was never searched. Well, that seems kind of unprofessional. You brought in real cigarettes? Okay. No, wait. Better question. You brought in real matches. I don't have, what is it? I don't have the brown uniform yet. The Charlie Chaplin mustache? Yeah, the Charlie Chaplin mustache. What do you think I meant? Don't be foolish. Can I hear his footsteps? Okay, I just saw him twitch. That was creepy. Oh, what? No, everyman, they had the literal swastika. How did they have... What? And you weren't attacked by everyone there. Jesus! He lunged too fast. I didn't have time to turn around. Is he stuck? Kinda. Can I keep this on while I use another object? I want to try, but I also don't want to break it. I wasn't shot, attacked, or insulted by anybody. People took pictures of and with me because I was cool. There had to be something more to it than what he's describing. There's no way you just walked in with a Vermont outfit and then everybody was just, or not even outfit, uniform, and everybody was just like, oh yeah, let's... At an anime convention, too. He was at an anime convention. Like Christmas sweater for extremists. The Jonkler! The Jonkler has arrived. Yo, what's up, the Jonkler? Holy... Oh god, he's still running! He's still chasing! I don't have my guns, man. I just grabbed the first gun I was looking for. I didn't pick it. Well, I physically picked it, but... Alright, Desert Eagle. You guys like my custom stuff here? I got gold finish, long barrel, laser saw. Oh, he's getting closer. Wait, what? Wait, I got him! What a loser! I got him! Holy, it's the Jonkler! Does Joker... What is it? Does Joker jonkle his jonkler is what Yukari asked. It's the Jonkler, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's him. It's the man himself. We're glad to have you here. I just killed Withered Freddy. I didn't even think it was possible, to be honest. I was kind of just shooting him like I do everyone. And it actually killed him. And now I'm surprised. And I feel like it shouldn't have killed him because it never kills them. I don't know. Let's see. That gun is a gimmick, Sonny. I guess it is a gimmick, but it's a cool one at that. Let me get rid of my... I got my body lying around here. There we go. What's up, Jonkler? How you doing, man? Oh, where the... Yeah, I'll get the Uma Musume out in a second. One moment. Retro Bonnie? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, I can alter everything about it, too. Ugh! Oh, God! Yeah, that... Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, that's a big problem. Yeah, that's an issue. Do you guys like that? That thing's... Horses? Who's this Jonkler? Who is this man? Is it get out now? Now, do not... What is it? Do not do that to the horses, I will find you. Uma Musume is my favorite game. Is this like some alternate account of Yukari, or is this one of his worse, more deranged friends that I've heard about? Dude, this thing is horrifying. I hate everything about... Oh, God! Okay, the AI is off, and this thing just... Why are the lights flickering? I just turned my back to that thing stupidly. Okay. Let's see what it does. Yep, it does what you think it would do. Okay. Yeah, you see Withered Freddy? You don't want any piece of this? They always get stuck in the corner, huh? Wait, no, he's not stuck. Is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, big boy. Can't touch this. Let me get my weapons ready. I got something special for this guy. What is this? We love Hanses. You can't even spell it right. I love horses. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that... You are one ugly mother. Oh, yeah. God bless America. Look at that. One shot, one kill. There we go. Yep, just to be sure. You can never be too sure. Yep. God gave man the Brett 98B for one purpose, and that's to put down any haunted animatronics that ever existed. What a fool. What a fool to think he could ever match the might of the Brett 98B. Well, now I have ultimate confidence. Let's spawn in whatever the worst possible thing is, like running Freddy. Yup. He's not running. He's not running. So he's supposed to be running Freddy or standing Freddy? I'm turning my back on him. He's not moving. Oh boy. Okay. Job more like 9 to 5 is what the jonkler said. I love 9 to 5. Stop saying those words. Get a real job, Asher. Working 9 to 5. Yup. Just... Freddy just dissolved. Okay. Yeah, dude, he didn't even try to kill me. He locked up. He knew he was doomed the moment I pulled out the sniper. What the? Okay, that was weird. This is what I hear every time. Anytime homework appears. Alright. Well, they're not even trying it. I mean, I wouldn't either if I saw this gun. So, yeah, we're just being fair. Alright, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. How fast does Mangle move? Holy Jesus! So, Mangle moves really fast, it turns out. Despite, well, being mangled. Okay, let me spawn in some Umamusa, man. I know you guys wanted that, and, there we go. Let's see, who do we got here? Aston Mashan. Pronounce your name. Sorry about that. I've played the game, I swear. I'm not too good with these things. Alright. Yep, we got you with the glass. Should we have her with the glasses or without the glasses? Let's see. Hashtag, y'all should get some jobs like those clankers in the factories, is what the jonkler said. Do we know the jonkler, or is he just really confident? Let's see. You're probably someone who has Twitch installed. Yeah, let me tell you one thing for sure. Whether we know the jonkler or not, this is the kind of guy I would expect in my chat. No, without a shadow of a doubt, he belongs here. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Everyman fan base. Let's see who else we can get. Let's get McQueen in here. And let's get Gold Ship. There we go. What can we do with Gold Ship? Can we get a lot of customization? Let's see. So what happens if I got rid of this? Okay, so we can get rid of like the hat and stuff, but the clothing mostly stays the same. Usually there's like skins and stuff with certain characters. What else? What can we do with you? We can get rid of that. Okay, that doesn't really do much though. Yeah, okay, and I don't want to get rid of your ears. That would be, I would assume, painful for you. I wouldn't want somebody chopping my ears off either. Okay, let's see. Chat for Helldivers 2, we should make the Hive Lord for the Automatons 2D Clone Wars Grievous. that was incoherent. Everyman, your audio is tweaking. Is it tweaking? Let me test it. I wouldn't want somebody chopping my ears off. Nope, audio's fine for me. And then Pedro said it was fine. In case it's not clear to anybody who isn't normal here, or not normal, isn't commonly placed here, I guess I'll say, Two-Face is Pedro. Pedro has a lot of accounts. Let's see. Audio cutting out, my man. Is there an X-ray option? X-ray option. Everyman, can we please ban Jonkler? No, I'm not banning Jonkler. He hasn't done anything wrong. I would say he hasn't said a... Okay, my game just crashed again. What is going on? We're getting a lot of game crashes. That's not a good thing. Let me try out another map. There's another map I want to see here. Let's see. Okay, it's fixed. I guess it was because the game was tweaking out, so it wasn't on my... Okay, well, physically it's on my end, but it's not on my end from, like, me doing anything. Okay, so let's see. What kind of maps can we get ourselves into? Let's see. Why is Discord popping up? Okay. Let's see. So, do I type in Freddy's, or should I type in... Let's see. I have so many of these maps, I don't remember which ones are which. Let's try this. Yeah, I haven't done anything wrong in chat, but in real life. What have you done wrong in real life, Jonkler? Horrible things, I hope. Let's just say horses speak to me. Oh boy, he is one of... He does have Twitch installed. No, I hear what you're talking about. He's one of them, those furry touchers I've heard about on Twitch. Oh boy. 100 subscribers and suddenly you get the furry touchers. I mean, well, they are a furry touching the animals, right? So, like, they're not touching furries, then they're not a furry themselves, right? Okay, anyways, where am I? Okay, yeah, this is the right map. This map is somehow more terrifying than the regular FNAF maps. Okay, so let me get this. So where's everything at? Is this supposed to be the prize counter? Why is that one flipped? It's on his back. Hang on, real quick. Let me, where's this at? Excuse me, sir. Okay, I just vaporized it, apparently. I don't know what that was. There's, nope, not on the ground. Yep, I just did, okay, it's gone. Alright, let's see, let me see. Yeah, he seems fine. I'm not a furry. W. Yes, you are. Did you junk? You junk in a Walmart to horsewoman is what Asher just said. That sentence is insane. I'm just joking. You are absolutely someone who has done it to Haru Urura. Urara. Holy God, I sound like a freaking gay man. Jonkler, is this true? Let me see if it vanishes. No, these ones don't. So it's just that one. What the balls? What was that? Okay. Let's see. We got some pipes. What is it with these weird freaking stuffed animal things, man? These weird dolls. Okay, we got a thing here. That's nice. Oh, this is a nice room. I like rooms like this. Ones with flashing lights and horrible things that give you epilepsy. Let me, what else can we get here? I'm gonna grab the Glock 18. Okay, so we got this. I was under the impression that this map had events, but apparently not. What is this? Or maybe it does. Does it? Okay, I can just open it. I don't have to blast the crap out of it. Let's see. Jonk Balls is the first thing I see in chat. What is going on? I guarantee he has... not only real people with jobs get my job. I'm not reading that out loud. Okay, the horses don't have jobs. Stuffed animals. Okay, yeah, Jonkler is ban-worthy, but I'm not gonna ban him because I can't afford to ban people like that. What is this? Oh, these are the bathrooms. What kind of bathroom is labeled W and M instead of having a sign? I just got, for some reason, nose just got clogged up. Every man, he's going too far. Oh, okay, get this guy bans. Like it's a queso stream. Open the door. What the heck's going on? Alright, so, since Jonkler is clearly new, and not someone that somebody knows here, assuming that you guys aren't just saying to ban one of your friends. Let me run through the rules. I'm not gays what the Jonkler said. Well, I don't know about that one, Coach. I do a double take on that. No offense to gay people. I don't see why that would be offensive to people who are gay by saying you're not gay. I mean, you're just saying what it is. What was I gonna say? Right. So few non-rules to the Jonkler, so he knows what's going on. So here in my chat, you don't have basically any rules except for a few things. Number one, do not confess to a literal crime. Okay, so if you're joking, that's okay. Don't admit to a crime though, because then you're legally obliged to do something about it, and I'm kind of lazy, so I don't really want to do that. And like, if you're committing murder or selling drugs or involved in human trafficking, I don't really care, but just like, please don't bring it to me. It's just, yeah. Second thing, importantly, don't say something rude. Okay, rudeness is allowed, but don't be a piece of garbage to everybody, and especially not me. I would prefer not to see that for no apparent reason, right? I already get enough of that on regular YouTube videos, where I have one dude said never rank again on a tier list video. That's still one of my favorite comments because it's so uncalled for, but it's comically out of... Okay, that was loud. It's comically out of place. And then, what else? Pretty much I don't have rules here. Just don't be really annoying. Oh, and don't spam. That's the third thing. Don't spam the same message over and over again. That's pretty much it. Other than that, you can say basically whatever you want. I mean, I'm not saying you should say the N-word because, you know, you'd be spamming it probably. But, like, if you say something, I probably don't care. Yukari has definitely said something worse at some point. Anyways, let's see what's being said. Okay, he can't spell it right. He's not being genuine. Is he a 12-year-old or something? I mean, I've had a 12-year-old in my chat one time. It was actually on an SCP Observer stream. It was some Ukrainian kid. I think I've told you guys about this. Let's see. Y'all remember kids do the darndest things? I'm unk. Okay, he's using that Gen Alpha slang. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was born in 200. Gotcha. So 280 or BC? I guess it would technically be BCE or CE. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Okay, if you were Unk, you probably wouldn't like Uma Musume, but Tectone is a 40-year-old man who played it, so yeah. Well, you also had Asmongold, who's... I think he's 35? Is he 35? He played it as well. That's actually how I discovered the game, in fact. Let's see. You know, Snoop Dogg was hustling back in 7th grade, and then I sell 1 pack of ZA, is what Austin Bear said. Okay, well, things are going their usual level of chaos. Let's start to spawn some stuff. Let's see what we can get here. Let's get... What is Corpse Freddy? Okay, he's nice and slow. I like that. He's kind of like the usual people I run into in life. Okay, so... Let's see. Now he's getting a little close. A little close for comfort. Okay, he's moving faster than I thought he was. He is moving faster. Okay, let's see. What was I going to grab again? I'm losing... Oh, That was the most, like, that was the most everyman escalation of fear you could ever watch. It went in phases. Like, the phase 1 was, I'm not afraid of him. Phase 2 was, okay, back up a little bit. Phase 3 was, holy God, he's getting faster. And Phase 4 was, I'm dead. So, and screaming at the top of my lungs. So, yeah, that sounds about right. Let me find out. I was looking, what was I even looking at before? I don't know. I'm going to blast him with an electro cannon now, though. Or he's going to be gone and I won't see him. Okay. Dang, everyman. Yeah, that pretty much. Yeah, I'm trying to listen for his footsteps. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Why didn't that kill him? Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Just to make sure. Yup, just making sure. Yup, in fact, matter of fact. Yup, just... Alright, yep. We're good. Okay, problem solved. Alright, anyways, what's going on? Yukari, do not talk about people being children when you have that as your wallpaper. Hang on, what's he saying? Never forget when every man forgot cows can have horns if they're bulls. Dude, that was last stream, okay? It was one thing, and I realized it was stupid when somebody pointed it out. We're okay. It's alright. We're not going to get hung up on it, or I'm going to send you to the Shadow Realm. What is this? Okay. Let's see. What can we get here? Withered Balloon Boy. Yup, just gonna zap you a little bit. Yup, power put in system. This is doing nothing. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see, what do we got here? I could use the Hades cannon, but that's kind of cheating. Okay, his laughing's really starting to make me mad. Stop laughing. How's this tracking? Can he track me across the... He can't. Okay, I hear him laughing. He's not getting closer. Okay, let's see here. I could just use a neutrino cannon and be done with it. TFG, what's up, my man? Hello, it's Dodge, just on an alt. Yep, I know. I'm just calling you TFG because, well, to be honest, I kind of forgot it was the same person until you pointed it out and I remembered. Okay, let's see. Doing art currently? That's cool. What are you doing right now? Let's see. Yeah, my brand is like cool and yours isn't. I feel like Yukari knows this Jonkler figure just because, like, usually you're not so comfortable arguing with bickering with strangers like your siblings. But I don't know. Maybe you guys just click well. No, that's not a joke about Jonkler being gay, although you could take it that way, some may say. Okay, let's see. Also, if we can't make fun of you for the bowl, what do we make fun of you for? Good question. How about me doing stupid stuff all the time? I do a lot of really stupid stuff. I mean, I did something stupid like 5 minutes ago. I've done art forever. No, I'm asking you, what specifically are you doing right now? Like, are you doing a dragon, a car? Let's see. Asher said I'm a pro artist. Yeah, we know, Asher. You're the best kind of pro artist. Let's see. I have no freaking clue who this is, and I will argue with whoever I need to. Okay, so you guys are just really comfortable. I'm glad, though, that I can have a community that's very comfortable bickering with each other like siblings, rather than constantly being worried about, you know, what other people think. It's a good kind of community. Oh, God! Okay. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on him. What? What?! Okay, so that didn't work the way I thought it would. Oh, he's still on the map. I hear his music. Is he aggroed on me? Okay, this man said, Yukari said, and every man, I am not comfortable with him. Sure you are. Oh, God. Oh, God! I'm trying to find Freddy! I hear his footsteps. Is he still there? He's still there. So if I do this and I look away... Yeah, he's fine. I thought so. Okay. Did Freddy Fazbear get your cheeks yet? Yeah, he got my cheeks. It's Fazbear. Fazbear just showed up in my chat, man. Okay. Alright. Had enough of this, Freddy. Yup. Alright. Let's see. Asher, did you draw that of the Uma Musume? A verified account? Wait, you know, yeah, this is verified. What are we looking at here? Fazbear. I've never seen this man before. Everybody's freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me spawn a bunch of stuff. Where was... How fast is the marionette? Okay, that's cool. It's like he's sitting here and wind the music box. Find out who this Fazbear is. Who is Fazbear, the Jonkler asks. You will never see it. Why would he stop when he gets 40 racks? He has girlfriend. Okay, that reminds me. Dude, Asher makes such an unbelievable amount of money. I was trying to explain this to somebody the other day, and they were like, no, there's no way they're making that much money. I'm like, dude, There are three industries in this world that make the most money, okay? That's drugs, human trafficking, and pornography. Alright? Everyone knows it. Let's see, he has 1 million subs, trust. That would be unbelievable if it was. Maybe unbelievable is not the right word. That would be shocking if that were the case. I'm just sitting here whining the music box. I'm looking up Fazbear's account. He has 184,000 subscribers. Holy crap. I'm not gonna get starstruck. Instead, I'm gonna spawn in Retro Freddy and see. Holy God, he's fast. Okay. Alright. And I ran into a corner and got killed like an idiot. I'm trying to get back to the stream. Let's check out the chat. Okay. Let's see. Very nice. That's crazy. If you need money and you don't have to pay for housing, join the Marine Corps. Dude. Yukari advertises the Marines more than the actual Marines. I don't even get Marine Corps ads, but I get Yukari ads. Okay, let me get the wind shit. Okay, or he's just gonna sprint at me and I'm gonna get murked. Okay. That door is locked. Where's he at? Is he stuck? Yeah, he's stuck. That's cute. One Winchester shot? Dang. Well, it was 2 shots, but one hit him. I think the other missed. Very nice. Has Borat once. Oh! Hang on, I gotta do it in the voice. It's a very nice. Very nice. I can't do the Borat. What? I don't know. I kinda did it. Let's see. WTF? No. Hang on, what? That's crazy. He has a short with 18 million views, is what Austin Bear said. Does he really? Well, it's good to meet you, Fazbear. I didn't even know I popped up on a radar. I thought I was like a German U-boat in 1939. They did have, yeah, they had U-boats. I'm thinking of Q-boats, so I got confused. The Q-boat, give us a little rundown, Yukari, on Q-boats versus U-boats. I mean, you did go to an anime convention wearing a World War II Vermont outfit. It was Vermont, right? And not a different division. A very specifically different division. Alright, let's see. Can this... No, he can't even move. I don't know why they can't move on this map. Okay. What is JJ gonna do? You gonna give me a hug? Okay, or you're gonna... The heck was that? Hang on, I want to see that again. So you just close my eyes, or give me a kiss, or an affectionate hug? What heck are you doing? Okay, that actually scared me. Alright, can you give me some charity, or... Hang on, what is this? Can you give some to Charity Asher? Interesting wording. Okay. Most of my funny money goes to savings, is what Asher said. He calls it funny money. Yeah, that's an accurate word. Okay, well now it's just creepy. You get a screenshot of that. I actually forgot to ask this. Jonkler and Fazbear, how are you guys doing in chat today? Because I asked everybody else earlier. You know who I didn't ask? WX Analyst. Where the heck is WX Analyst at? I will have that man's entrails hung from a tree. Alright, now that that's been dealt with. What was it? Fazbear. Oh, Rock the Casbah. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, I was hearing Fazbear, and I was like, there's a song that this reminds me of, but I'm struggling to think of it. Okay, we're gonna move to a different map, I think, because there's no nav mesh here. Actually, I think... No, yeah, there's no nav mesh. Okay, we're going to go to Big Maze, and we're gonna scare the crap out of ourselves. That's what we're doing today. Alright, let's see. Fazbear, I've been subbed to your channel for 1 trillion billion dillion years. Trust, JK. Dillion now. I'm existing in the background watching. Yeah, that's what I thought. How are you doing, WX Analyst? You got finished with your homework earlier. It's a subscription. I think people forgot to cancel, is what Asher said. Well, hey, that's how insurance companies make money, right? By doing stupid my game just crashed again. Jesus. This is the 3rd time Gmod's crashed on stream. He's the puppet master. Yeah, we got WX behind the scenes pulling the strings. Okay. Let me load into Big Maze here. Like Palpatine? Trust me, WX is not Palpatine. He could only dream he was Palpatine. He might be Palpatine, but he ain't Palpatine. He's the Walmart brand version of him. Womp womp, everyman. Pedro, he's rubbing it in. He's having a good time. I'm chilling, nothing interesting. Did you go bowling again? Every time I stream, you tell me you went bowling. Let's see. Freddy Fazbear got his cheeks and crashed his game, guys. Well, I mean, that's what happens when Golden Freddy jump scares you. Question, Casbear. Have you seen me play, what is it? Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's rebooted on the channel. I have a whole playthrough of that. I've got it on stream a few times. I think it was, yeah, I played it twice on stream. And then I've also got it in video form. 3 different videos of that. Those are actually some of my best videos, I think. Well, they're not the best, like, most entertaining in my opinion, but they are some of the more viewed ones, which doesn't necessarily dictate its quality, but I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. It's what it's worth. Let's see. Nope. What is it? I did last night, is what Pedro said. Or, no, that's what WX said. Yeah, that's... I mean... Bowling can wait a day, right? It's okay. Also, a Has Been song came out, and it's so good lore and content-wise, is what Asher said. Wait, you do bowling too, WX? Or, Pedro, are you seriously asking that? This man says he bowls every time we stream. You've been in every stream where he said that. Let's see. Is it the verbalized video? What? Watching every man develop as I watch him is like watching a chia pet grow? Okay, I'm having serious deja vu. I feel like this has happened. Did I dream this or something? Because, I mean, I've got Casbear here, and then I've got everybody else, and I feel like and then there's the FNAF setting, and I'm on Big Maze, and, yeah. YouTube won't let me explain you and Q-Boats. Oh, that sucks. I guess I'll just look it up after this, then. Let's see. Okay, so we want to get some animatronics. I'm going to get... Alright, Toy Bonnie. Let's get this over here. Toy Freddy. Alright. Toy Chica. You know, I don't do as much FNAF stuff on this channel as I would like to do. But, I mean... I'm not restricted to one particular thing. What's that is what Pedro asked. Basically, it's... so, Germany in World War II used submarines to damage supply lines of the Allies. And U-boats were one of the types, and then Q-boats were another. Let's see. Hey, everyman, have you experienced deja vu before? Yeah, of course I have. Everyone has. Unless you're age 4, then you've definitely experienced deja vu. Actually, I think I had deja vu when I was 4 or something. I imagine reading a book before, and then I had read the book before, and I was just remembering. But, when you first develop self-concept, you don't really understand what you have and haven't done. Okay, let's see. So we got all this stuff set up. I guess my goal is going to be I'm going to get to the top of that tower in usual Maze Runner fashion. Not the series Maze Runner, just running this maze. Okay, let's see. Should I have a gun? I feel comfortable holding a gun. I guess... it'll be fine. Maybe I can hold a... I'm gonna hold a phone. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's definitely gonna distract me. Okay, WF auto... I just said WF. Jesus. WTF autocorrect. Hey, everyman, have you experienced deja vu? What? Okay. Oh, wait. No, I did already read that. He said vubility the other time, so then I got confused. Hey, everyman, have you experienced deja vu before? Oh, I get the joke. Everybody's saying it repeatedly. Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, let's run. Holy, this phone sucks to hold my... I'm switching to crowbar. This is... I was going to do it, now suddenly it's way worse. Vu because vulnerable? Well, I mean, I didn't break down crying on stream like Nikocado, so, I don't think I've been very vulnerable. I have complained a lot, though, but that's kind of my usual state. Just complaining about things. I mean, I put 4 animatronics. I think that's good. The marionette's way too fast. It makes it unbalanced. Okay. I just quit, is what Asher said. What, quit smoking? Quit making art on Rule 34? Something like that. Jonkler and Fazbear never said how their day's going. I'm gonna assume they died. Let's go, Jesus! He didn't make any noise, and I just saw a rabbit run up to me and molest me. That hurt my soul. Okay. Oh boy, they were designed to look like merchant vessels, is what Yukari said. Yup, that's true. Alright. Let me see, do these work on this map? Let me get Retro Bonnie. Oh yeah, they definitely work. Yep, they work. Okay. Let's see. Jonkler is silent, the world is happy, is what Yukari said. This reminds me of, like, Yukari's immediate problems with Jonkler. Reminds me of, like, me and Charles Perallo. This guy named Charles Perallo, he makes freaking, let's see. Fazbear said my day was chill. That's good, man. My day was pretty casual, too. I'll explain more of what I was doing this morning later, but, for now, let's see. So, let me get I'm going to do the withered animatronics. So anyways, this guy Charles Perallo, he makes polls on YouTube, and he's basically a professional rage baiter, right? So everything he does serves the purpose of just being a prick, okay? I hate this guy. I have problems with him, and I don't know him personally. He's the only person where I've ever personally... that was redundant speech, but anyways. He's the only guy I've ever seen that I have personal issues with, that I've never met in real life and know nothing about. I get Charles on my feed often. This guy nonstop posts the dumbest questions. I just stopped answering questions and said I'm not interested in his channel after a while. I got so sick of seeing the dumbest questions on his feed. And then everybody would have the most, like, maniacal opinions on everything. It was ridiculous. Okay? You know, he was asking, like... Let me think of some of the questions he was asking. What were they? Oh, it was like, is it okay for an 18-year-old to date a 70-year-old was one of his questions, I think. And I was like, dude, stop posting stuff. I don't want to see it. Okay? And this guy always leaves his opinion in the comments, and it bothers me every time. He has whatever the dumbest opinion is, he's got it. Okay? It's like, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but please don't be entitled to my front page. It's not worth it. Okay? You guys are still on the deja vu joke, I see. Okay, I guess we'll just leave it at those animatronics. No, actually, I want to add the Endo 02 here. I don't know how fast he is, but... Alright. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's do this. Yukari, it's getting old. Ain't that the truth, Pedro? Alright. So, let's see. I'm not sure what I want to do for October for horror stuff, because this is one of them. And then, what else? There's No I'm Not a Human. You guys know that. Excuse me. I want to do some more Left 4 Dead stuff. I'm not sure what else I want to do. So I'm going to have, excuse me, another Gmod video. And then, oh gosh, because I could do SCP-5K. And then do SCP Observer. But the thing is, SCP Observer, I mean, you guys, there's a whole 9-minute video of me raging at that game, so that pretty much speaks for itself. I could have a video on modern politics again, or like the state of the UK. That'd be considered horror, I'd say. I'd say that constitutes. I hear their footsteps. I like how I'm propped up. You guys see that? Oh god! How's it in the same spot, too? It's in the exact same spot. WX said, yes, please, SCP Observer, do it. I know you love watching me rage at that game, WX, but, I mean, the game sucks. It's garbage. But if you guys really want to see me do it, then, you know, I guess I can do it. What else? I also have another review I want to do for To Love Rue once I finish the series, because I got Season 3, Part 2, right? So, To Love Rue Darkness, Volume 2. And then I've also got... Okay, I was listening for footsteps. I should have brought the Alien Isolation Motion Tracker. That's what I should be using. Then I also have to watch the movie, and then after that's done, then I can... Is he getting closer? No, he's getting... Oh god, no, he's getting closer! Then after that, I want to start on a new anime, and I'm going to do something for that, but it'll probably be in November. Okay. I haven't seen any of the others, though. Or heard them. That's probably a good thing. This is a dead end. Okay. Alright, let's see. What are we saying in chat? Hey, everyman, about the Uma Musume models, where is, Mike Kennethauser? Mike Kennethauser. I can't pronounce that properly. Let's see. No, Asher. Yukari, why have you been weirdly aggressive since I came in, lol? Yeah, Jonkler's just trying to jonkle some balls. It's okay. Let's see. Come back, Fazbear, because you came in trying to do things to the one thing I have left in life. No, Jonkler. What horses? What is this? I'm not engaging. Smart. Are they behind me or... I'm assuming they're behind me. Oh no, they're moving! I hate this. I hate this a lot. Okay. What? Okay, well that was just dumb. Come on. Alright, we're switching it up. I'm adding more, and I'm making it worse. That's what we're going to do. Matter of fact, we're going to do something really special. Are you guys ready for this? Introducing... Come on, now. I wasn't using the model manipulator. My bad. Okay. Introducing Uma Musume Maze Horror. That's what we're doing. Alright, let me get this set up here. Hang on, where's this at? Oh, here. Gold Chip's gonna stab me. I always knew she was gonna do it, but this just confirms my bias. Alright, where's the last one at? There we go. Alright, so we got them. Alright, we got one more. There we go. Alright, cool. Gold Chip hunting you down is the scariest thing you can experience. Correct, Pedro? Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Hey, is Fazbear still there? Hopefully he's still there. Do you guys think I should have... I'm not really sure what I should have done there. Maybe not run into the enemy's glowing arms and give him a big bear hug, some may say, with Withered Freddy. You say I saw something about Mambo, but I can't check the chat right now. We demand Mambo. I don't know if Mambo's in the game, because remember, Uma Musume, relative to Gmod, is pretty recent, especially its popularity in the West, and so there might not be a player model for it. There is one on Left 4 Dead though, so it's likely that there is, but it's not guaranteed. Oh sweet, I made it. Because sometimes Left 4 Dead has stuff Gmod doesn't have, and then Gmod has stuff Left 4 Dead does, or so, you know, vice versa, you know what I mean. So Left 4 Dead sometimes has stuff that Gmod... Hang on, what? What is that? We got Gold Chip T-posing down there. Let me get some target practice, hang on. Let me see here. Where is my... No, we're just going to use the Osiris. Alright, no tactical shooting. Oh, come on. I'm not even sure if I hit her. Oh, I did that time. Yep, there we go. That's one dead. Where are the other ones? I want to see if I can see them from here. Ugh. Question, guys. Who's all still here? Alright, I can't see the others from here, so... I'm just going to despawn them. Alright. Maybe I should have music or something playing here. But, you monster. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright, we're gonna do one more thing on this map, and then I might mix it up and go to Five Nights at Treasure Islands. Depends. Expect a friendly package in 1 to 2 business days, is what Yukari said. Oh, I will. I will. I want to see if these can find their way down here. I want to see if that's possible. Alright, you guys ready for this? 3, 2, 1. What did I just hear? Okay. Oh, that's not a good sign. That means they're close. Alright, so I'm looking for the middle room. Bro, I can't see squat. Okay, hang on. Let me... Hang on. I gotta turn off the hallucination thing. So, I'll ask my question again. Who's all still here? Because I can't actually see who exactly is here by name. I just see who speaks in chat. That's why I don't greet people just when they come in. So where the heck is this at? Oh, here. There we go. Alright, cool. Dodge is still here. Pedro's... I know Pedro's still here. Yukari's still here. Austin Bear's still here. Oh, God! Well, I should have saw that coming. Me, Dodge, I think Asher, maybe WX, and a couple drifters. I'm low-key leaving. I'm tired, and it's a school night. Alright, Austin Bear. I'll see you later, man. You know, guys, let me be honest with you. I kind of feel like... I'm not sure if Fazbear is still there, but... Should I, like... Should my approach... What do you guys think? I don't know how to structure this question. So that guy was like... He was... Relative to my position, he was royalty. So, do you think that if somebody like that shows up again, should my approach be different? Like, what do you guys think? So I was a little starstruck. I wasn't really sure what to do. Because, I mean, obviously, like, you know, they're just regular people watching YouTube videos. But my approach wasn't super... you know, fantastic, because this stream, you know, sometimes I have amazing streams, and other times I have streams where I'm kind of just out of it, and I'm almost on autopilot, and this is one of those streams, and I'm getting a lot of people that are watching now. Bye for now, Asher. Oh, I'll see you, man. Oh, wait, no, he's just going to eat something. Okay, then I'll just see you in a little bit. I saw Pedro say bye for now, Asher, and I assumed that meant he was leaving, but... Anyways, yeah, I'm not really sure how to, like, react in that kind of case. Because, you know, this is... Some streams are more important than others, I'll put it that way. So, like, for example, and it's random, too, right? So, like, some streams are just kind of us chilling, like Jurassic World Evolution 2. And then this stream, I mean, we got the Jonkler, we got Fazbear, right? And then we got everybody else here at the exact same time. And so whenever you get that, that's kind of like those clone drone streams and how many people are in those usually. It's kind of like that scenario. And so, whenever that happens, usually I have, like, a lot of stuff to say and a lot of things I can think of. But in this case, I just wasn't ready to do that, you know? And I wasn't prepared to see somebody with, what was it, like... What was it, 800,000? I think it was 186,000. I wasn't prepared for somebody like that to show up, you know, at that time. And, you know, I know you should... Okay, I don't know what just killed me, but it scared the crap out of me. I know you shouldn't treat people like royalty or like a celebrity, especially on YouTube. But it's like, in that case, I feel like maybe I should have done something different or something like that. Because, like, at this stage, what you're looking for on YouTube is you're looking for, I would say attention, for lack of a better word. Well, I mean, that's what it literally is. But you're looking for exposure. That's what it is. You're looking for exposure. And so whenever you have a need for exposure on YouTube, you should take opportunities to not collaborate with people. I mean, maybe you could collaborate, right? I'm thinking of, like, Forces of Mesagog, but that guy only has, like, 6 subscribers more than me. And, you know, we go on each other's streams and talk. So, like... We're equals in that regard, but then you get other people on YouTube, and they're obviously way, way higher, okay? And, I mean, the truth is, all entertainment businesses and all entertainment systems work in hierarchies, right? That's why you have A-list actors versus B-list actors, right? No, it's not just skill, because, of course, skill plays into it, but skill plays into it here, right? Like, I have off days more than most people have off days whenever they do stuff on YouTube, which is fine. But when it comes to exposure like that, you know, maybe I should have gone with a different approach. The only thing is, you know, if somebody like that shows up again, I don't want my response to them to be, like, begging, you know? Kind of like the old Skyrim, you know, character on the side of the road that's like... Can you spare some change, you know, and then you give them 10 gold and, what is it, Mara bless you. What's the thing in Skyrim that they always say? I don't know, it's one of the gods in Skyrim. They always say that, you know, Mara bless your kind heart, you know, or your, I think it is kind heart. Is it kind heart? Anyways, let's see, 2 votes for me and Everyman collab. We need more. Collab with me would be cool. I mean, you could say we'd already do that, right? Because, like, you show up in all my streams, and I've acknowledged you in both YouTube videos and here. So, there is that. And if we do content, that would be cool, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, we have somebody with hundreds of thousands of subscribers versus me and you who have, you know, a minimal number. You have, like, 50 or something, and I've gotten only 100. Which is fine, but I would like some growth. And so when people like that show up, I feel like maybe I missed an opportunity to say, like, hey, man, do you want to give me a shout-out or something like that? But I don't want to seem like I'm being pushy, you know? Because I feel like that's what it sounds like. You know, you guys get what I mean, right? Because it's... I don't know. I feel like I screwed up a little bit by not saying something. Because, you know, I did my usual stuff, like, oh, how's your day going, things like that. I don't know. It's kind of like how if somebody that's... How do I word this? It's like having Donald Trump sit down in your restaurant, right? You don't treat the president the same way you treat an old lady that walks in, right? Unless the old lady's with him, of course. So it's kind of like that. And so when it comes to that sort of thing, I'm not sure if I did it right, because my approach was very casual, very basic, like the usual jokes and stuff. And so I'm not sure if I messed up Oh, I'm dead. Hang on, what are we saying? 2 votes for me and Everyman Collab. We need more. I vote. 3 votes. 2 vote. Alina votes. Does Alina count for voting? Because, you know, it is still technically under Asher. And he could also just say that if he wanted, right? Is Alina your girlfriend's name? Yeah, that's his name. Or, that's his name. That's his girlfriend's name. I wanted to say his girlfriend and her at the same time, and it turned into his name. Alright. Let me grab the AT4. Jesus, never mind. The movement with this thing's super slow. But anyways, do you guys get what I'm saying with this? Hang on, what's this? Oh, my sister has the same name. Oh, that's cool, Pedro. So, Pedro has a sister named Alina. So you learn new things every day. That'd be really... I know this isn't the case, but it'd be an unbelievable twist. I'd have to turn into a video if it ends up that Pedro's sister is Asher's girlfriend. That would be such just a crappy movie plot, you know? It'd be really funny. I'd like that. Anyways, but do you guys get what I'm saying with that? With, you know, Fazbear coming in here. I didn't know what to do, you know? Because I thought it was really cool. And obviously everybody was surprised when he showed up. But I don't know. Did I miss something? Did I'm questioning my decision making, you know? Pedro said my sister goes to elementary school. Well, then that's obviously not the case, right? Let's see. Greatness from small beginnings. Your small community and my small community come together for one or more, and maybe we have some growth from each other. Yeah, we could do that. So how would you suggest doing a collab, though? What time is it? Later than I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, the stream's been going on for an hour and 30 minutes, and my game just crashed. Come on, man. Alright. I'm gonna hop back on the game. So yeah, Yukari and I, we could do a collab. Although I would need to know, like, details of how that would work and everything. Let me see. What map should we go to next? I'll just run around in Construct. We'll do that for the finale. Let's see. Helldivers or some other online game we both have. Yeah, we could do Helldivers. I might complain a lot, though. I complain a lot in Helldivers. I mean, you guys saw my rage at Helldivers before, but another womp womp for the everyman? True. I've been wanting to get back into Helldivers anyway. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess we could try that. I can't promise I won't lose my mind, though. It might be kind of interesting. We could talk via something for more details if you really want to do this low-key. It would be gas, is what he said. He's using the slang terms. He's been corrupted by the tactic. Okay. Let's see. I won't use a mic, but I would join if allowed. Let's see. I'm fine with complaining. I have lots of friends who complain with people. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, if we did Helldivers, we could... What is it? We could do, like, what we do is I start a stream, and then you guys give me the friend code, and then you join my game, and then we talk that way. That could work. So I think that's something we can possibly do. But, I don't know. I hope that, like, Fazbear or someone shows up for another video sometime or something like that. You know? Or, I don't know, who knows? If he showed up here, maybe another YouTuber will show up, and that would be pretty cool. Because, I mean, like, on a smaller scale, that's what happened with Forces of Mesogog. But, like, he and I have basically equal growth, and so, you know, that wasn't like, you weren't starstruck seeing him, you know? It was cool because it was like, oh, you're streaming too, and then you go over to his stream, and then he goes over to your stream, and that kind of thing, right? Which, I mean, he's not in my stream here, but, you know, that's... Obviously, you know, he's got stuff to do and things like that. But... I don't know. I'm still dwelling on that. I feel like I missed a big opportunity or something. You know, it's like not investing in Bitcoin at the right time. That's what it feels like. Might change how my channel works to get the channel to grow more. What do you mean by that? Alright, I'm gonna dodge a lot of animatronics here. We're gonna add Withered Toy Bonnie, Withered Toy Chica, Withered Toy Freddy, Withered Mangle. Oh crap! Alright, here we go. Asher said it in an F-Night clip. That's great. I refuse to call it by its name, so my friends and I all just call it F-Night. Which sounds weird, but it's okay. Let it die. Oh, that was... Okay, that was almost just a stupid idea. Like, I might expand beyond Yukari spinning on a record. Might do something emulator streams and stuff and Uma Musume content to get it to grow under a new brand. Make sure you can find the time for that. One of the biggest problems I have on YouTube is that I can never find time for anything. And if it wasn't for school, dude, I'd have so much time to do whatever I wanted. But that's the reality of... If there's a single problem that exists in the United States, in my opinion, it's school. School and healthcare. Those are the two worst things in the United States. Healthcare just flat sucks. If you don't believe me, go to somewhere where there's only old people, and you'll become depressed very quickly looking at them. And then the second thing is freaking school. The education system is so horrible. It is pure misery. So, are these guys even chasing me? Are you guys even trying? Okay, he's trying. I just got murked. But yeah, it's like I like what I do on the channel, but I just feel like I don't know. It's not enough. Because I'm seeing some guys and some people are growing at an unbelievable rate, and they've got freaking 4 videos, you know? And I know, obviously, it's about quality over quantity, but I do feel like there's a lot of videos of mine that have quality, because the people who watch my stuff, they enjoy it a lot. It's just that people don't get to watch my stuff. They're not exposed to it. Okay, I thought I could jump past him. I could not. So yeah, I'm just kind of complaining, guys. Giving a little bit of my thoughts. Hopefully somebody like Fazbear shows up again, because it was cool having him there. Our school system helps like nobody for the future. German schools help teach kids how jobs work, which they will need to know. However, we do have some colleges who teach job stuff more than school. Well, it's not even just job stuff. They don't teach you how to think. They don't teach you how to be creative. They teach you how to be obedient, right? And that's the problem. Because I can write a dang good story. Okay, let me actually tell you guys about that in a second here. I can write tons of stuff. I'm cunning. I can come up with things on the spot. I can speak with people. You know, I can do entertainment. There's a lot of things I can do if I put my mind to it. But school, it takes my soul and it crushes it. It is miserable, and it makes you miserable, and that demotivates you from wanting to do anything. And so it also makes like getting a job and things like that worse, because I don't even feel like, you know, I dread that reality. simply because I think of it like it's going to be school, you know? So anyway, that's a little mini rant. You want to learn how obedience works, join the Marines. Yeah, that's why I don't join the Marines, is because I would rather obedience not be the central, you know, selection of my life. I'm sorry, did you say or data? Oh, or data Slav. I thought you said data slave. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, Pedro said what? I mean, yeah, that is still a weird statement. I just was less surprised because it was, you know, not what I thought it was initially. Look at Mangle thinking she can catch me, or she, he, whatever, catch me slipping. Oh yeah, too easy. So anyways, I'm going to go into a little something while I spawn some stuff. So guys, last night, I spent, I'm sorry, what is that? Crush me Russian woman is what Yukari said. Honestly, they're the best kind. Let's be honest here. Okay, South Korean, no. American, God, no. Alright, even if, regardless of the fact that American encompasses a massive portion of basically anybody, no. The worst dating culture, worst kind of structure. Fun fact, guys, I've actually never been on a date. Okay, there's a fun fact for you guys. Also, another matter of fact, I've had minimal contact with women. Okay, well, actually, minimal contact with humans at all, really. Okay, that includes guys, right? I mean, like, online, and then I have friends in real life. You know, like, WX Analyst is my friend, and obviously, you know, he's, you know, my friend before being on streams and stuff. But, yeah, minimal contact, okay? Then, on top of that, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I lost it. What is it? Because you're lame? What's the hype on being crushed? Because I don't get it? Oh, you're talking to Pedro, okay. Anyways, I lost what I was saying, but I'm just going to explain. So last night, I spent from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., alright, so 6 a.m. this morning, I spent on Yandere Simulator Custom Mode, and I am doing a massive project, okay? You know what, I'll just tell you guys what it is, because let's be real, it's not like this is going to be leaked and then, oh no, the video's ruined. You know, it's like, it's 5 people are going to know this, and it's all you guys. And 2 of you guys might not even watch the video. I'm saying 2, because usually it's about 2 out of 5 people watch each video. So anyways, but the project is, I am turning everything in Yandere Simulator American. Everything. I am putting it into the United States. So, do you guys want to know what I had to do last night? I had to take almost, I don't know how many characters are in the game in 1980s mode. I think it's 120 or so. I had to take about 120 characters, change their appearances, change their names. So I had to put names in a name generator, or I had to put stuff in a name generator. Jesus, I'm having a stroke, guys. Sorry, I'm like Joe Biden. All right, had to put things into a name generator, get male and female names. Then I had to basically, I had to give every single character in the game a custom bio. So I had to make a story for 120 plus characters. Then I had to change their appearances, each of them. And then that's not even half of it. Okay, that's hardly half of what I have to do. Then I have to go into the game's spaghetti code and change stuff like dialogue and things like that. And then I have other mechanics I want to change. And then I want to see if I can change stuff like flags and things like that. So we're talking literally everything I'm changing. So I'm doing a whole overhaul of the game, and then I'm going to do a video on it. And the video, I haven't thought of a title for it, but like the rough draft of the title is I put Yandere Simulator into the United States, right? And so anyways, if that video doesn't get massive attention, I don't know what will, you know, because that is insane. Like, Tomboys is not gay nor straight. What are we talking about, Asher? Let's see. Basically, the men like not having to be responsible for being the pleaser in the covers, while he already supports his family. All my notes collected, I can see that you guys are nuts. You just realized that? Yeah, seriously, you just realized that? I don't know what you guys are really talking about, but... Anyways, that's your sneak peek for what I was doing last night and what I'm going to do for... I don't know if it won't be my next video, but it'll be one of my next videos. So anyways, does anybody have any lingering thoughts before we wrap this stream up? This stream was pretty successful. I would say it was a successful mission. However, I definitely had a massive missed opportunity with Fazbear. That really, I'm gonna be thinking about that pretty much all of tomorrow and the rest of the night. But anyways, any lasting thoughts, fellas? Let me see if I can kill these guys without getting murked. Oh, okay. There we go. And my game crashed. Okay, well, perfect timing. Let's see. Why do humans exist? Good question. God's mistake. I guess that is a literal religious answer. I'm not speaking religiously. I don't really think that. I don't know. Well, why does anybody do anything? Why do humans exist? I don't know. And also, Pedro, did you not screenshot this? We mostly caused harm. Evolution Asher. I guess more like de-evolution, really. Alright, fellas. Any lasting thoughts? I'll give you guys about 15 seconds. Man, my throat hurts. Alright. Lingering. Why did we have to evolve? Good question. I don't know. I don't know why anything evolved past a cockroach, because that's basically the peak of evolution, right? It reproduces rapidly, it survives. It can survive basically anything, right? The species can survive anything, I mean. Eats plants. So, maximal energy consumption. I don't know. Alright, well, fellas, we're going to wrap this up. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm a little disappointed with my approach this stream. Feel like I could have done better, but hopefully you guys enjoyed and had a good time. I had a lot of fun, but not sure if everyone else did. Just feeling a little crummy, that's all. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and I'm going to be doing a review video or something next. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't decided yet. And next stream will be next week, probably around Friday or so. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic life. Goodbye, everyone. I like restarted my outro a few times. That's fine. See you guys.